Welcome back to Disco Elysium. When we last left off, Ruby had just killed herself right in front of us. So we are here in the Feld building. Hitting tab, you can see a bunch of things lighting up, but we can't do anything with Ruby's body. It was a pretty intense episode. Appreciate all of you who have stuck with me through it. I guess we're going to leave the flashlight equipped for now. I don't know that I want to swap in the Pyrrolidon. Oh, Druamine. Oh, I don't know that I've ever seen it anywhere but in the Freak. We'll take that, of course. That's very nice. I hope it's not a sign of the need to heal. Let's look at this orb. Cooking utensils. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas. Okay, let's see what this orb is. Dark water trails into the distance. There is no way out. Okay. This looks like a gas can. Let's check it out. Oh, $8. Wow, that's a lot of money. I'm a little surprised after all that happened that Kim doesn't have anything to say to us, but I guess, you know, what is there to say? We've already talked.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She was used to camping out.
Let's look inside.
You see a rolled-up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
Wow. That's totally nasty. All right, let's carry her over here, Kim.
The lieutenant nods.
Oh, boy, wow, we just threw her around. Oh, look, you can see her hand sticking out. What kind of lame sleeping bag is this? This is like a tarp.
There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines.
I didn't actually pay attention to what that task was, but yeah, so now the next thing is look through the magazines in her tent. So that's what we're going to do.
Magazines? You should look through them.
Oh, it's a good thing we left the flashlight equipped. Shine our flashlight on the books and magazines.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
So I'm wondering who actually killed Lele. Was it Claudia or was it the third Merc? It'll be interesting to find out if we do solve the mystery.
See anything?
Let's sift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Ooh, a notebook. Let's take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
Okay, and so the task has been updated. The look for Ruby task.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. I know the definition of immediately. I think Superstar does as well, even if he's drug-addled. Okay, we're going to take that giant hint and read it. So let's go over here. And here is the journal. Ruby's journal. A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand name Schneller embossed on the back. It seems to have served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler. Let's interact with it.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
You know, I didn't even think about maybe changing our equipment, but I guess it's okay. Let's examine the cover first.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She had good taste and must have taken what she recorded here seriously.
I guess this is like the Revacholian version of a Moleskine or something. Let's unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
We put the journal away right away. That just seems weird. Let's study the handwriting first.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently.
She certainly seemed confident. Let's flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
Okay, we're just going to basically go through all of this because we need to know what's going on. What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Okay, that sounds good.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism.
What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Familiar spiral shape. Should that trigger something? Maybe we've seen that and I'm not remembering. Anything personal in here?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
Yeah, well, I mean, wow. I guess she found her way out, although I don't think that's what she was meaning. But it is interesting. It looks like she was trying to... Oh, I wonder if this is when she was working for that gang still, or if she was trying to get out of the Union and not working with Everard and the Hardy Boys. What did she write the day that Lele died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Oh, this is crap. I maybe should have changed my clothes. I usually like to have logic high, but whatever. What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It's pretty sad. I mean, the whole situation is sad. I can't believe we failed that red check. That was intense. So we finished the look for Ruby on the coast task.
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have been framed. Too bad we didn't really get to hear her side of the story.
Obviously, I agree with Kim here. We did have the option to hear her side of the story, but I thought Kim was suffering, so we should try and break the machine. I didn't expect her to kill herself before we could ask.
Don't get emotional.
Okay, thanks. Look at this ridiculous one in the middle. She killed the merc, then turned the gun on herself. Case closed. It's so tidy. I don't think either of these guys believe that. So she died for nothing?
She was in plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business.
It is a nasty business, that's true, Kim. Then who do you think killed the merc, Kim?
Glacier was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
I mean, it does seem plausible, but also no one heard the shot, and they keep repeating that. So why don't we say, but no one heard the shot?
Maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her.
Well, that's true.
One thing is for certain. We have business back in the Whirling and Rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Yeah, so we got this new task, return to the Whirling. Okay, so that is her journal. Let's take a quick look over here. We now have 6 points. Let's check our thought cabinet. Cleaning out the rooms, we have almost 2 hours left. I'm sure that won't be a problem. And then I may look at the rest of these thoughts, and maybe there's something we want to forget. I don't know. I kind of like the stuff we have. And I'm not sure what we want to do with any other stats. But let's go look around to see what else we can see. I don't think there's anything over here. So this might be the extent of this entire Feld building stuff. I still don't know about that island thing, because we're supposed to find... That was the third possible location for the shooter. If it wasn't Claudio right there in the room. And I think we hit everything else inside here. So I guess our only choice is to go back to the Whirling. Let's go out the door. It's over here. I'm continually hitting tab here just to see if anything new shows up, but nothing is. Okay, let's go out, back on the shore here. Okay, I changed our equipment a little bit. I put on the green shoes, the snakeskin shoes, and these pants, giving us 2 more composure. I think after what happened with Ruby, Superstar is trying to keep his shit together, so we're going to kind of lean into that. I put the Cuirass back on because it's really the best shirt we have, and I changed our glasses so we have more logic and we don't really care very much about authority. So, and I left this hat on, which I like. I don't really know what it's doing for us, but I still think it's cool. And the anorak was already giving us +1 composure, plus I really like shivers. So let's get going to the Whirling. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed that we didn't find the Phasmid. Felt like we did everything we could there. I must have booted something that I don't remember. Hey, a thought.
Stop. Now. It is time.
Ah, see, this is why we couldn't fast travel. For what, Inland Empire?
Crisis. Death.
Uh-oh.
You can feel it in your blue soul.
Oh, more death? What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand.
In our gun?
Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pocket.
We have one bullet. I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Okay, alright, let's equip our pistol? Where's our pistol? Oh, here it is. I guess we'll put it in place of the Pyrrolodon. We don't have any bullets. Oh, you've got 2 bullets. Oh, okay, we have 2 bullets. I thought we would have had to put them in there. Anyway, alright, let's get moving. Aha! Thought.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
I think my hand recognizes it.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. This gun, Sunrise Parabellum, will be the only thing standing between you and the all-consuming nothingness that threatens to eat the world. Sheathe it and wait, Herald. It won't be long now.
Okay, that's some foreshadowing, for sure. Given that we were told we needed to be armed, look, you can see we're holding the gun. Given that we were told we need to be armed, I'm going to change our clothes a little bit again and just put on these shoes, the found sneakers, that give us +1 hand-eye coordination. So that makes our hand-eye coordination a total of 4, which is, you know, not great, but whatever. It's better than 3, right? Okay, so Kim has nothing to say. We're gonna get. Oh,
shits to give, loincloth.
Oh.
Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Okay. Oh, look, there's the 3rd mercenary.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
So we can't see her face, and she's not talking. I wonder if this is somebody we already know.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Yeah, you can see him holding it here. She doesn't seem to be holding one, although it looks like she has something holstered here. Let's say nothing. I want to see what's going on.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
Okay, so this is DePaul. She's the 3rd mercenary, and it's not Neha like I thought it was. This is somebody we haven't met, that I recall anyway.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
I don't think Lizzie's right here.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Oh, look at this guy over here. There's a 4th merc, and he has a sniper rifle. Interesting.
Peaceful.
Sounds like the armored figure is weeping. Yeah, that's him. Rudd Hone Kaloan. Wow, he's crazy looking.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Wow. This is getting really tense.
Fuck, there's the 3rd one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
We can whisper to Kim. Let's walk away for now. All right, let's whisper to Kim. The big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Oh, he says this as he puts his hand on his holster. Stop, this is the police. Get it between them? That seems like a death wish. Well, I'm not going to walk away. Shoot, I don't know what to do here. I'm not sure what to do here, but I guess we're going to get in between them and intervene. Stop, this is the police. I think we're about to die.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward. Oh, he really is drunk.
Pig fuck!
That's the only word we can make out from Rudd Honakaloan. Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
I think we're way past that, Lizzie.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you.
Hand-eye. How did we do? Oh, we just made it, so I'm glad I put that extra point in there.
No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument.
That seems more our style.
Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin.
Yeah, I like that. It also seems very consistent with Superstar's mentality. Oh, look at the way he's standing, too. Look at both of them. Their posture, like they're like, hey, hold on. They've got their hands up and everything, especially Superstar.
I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
That's a pretty funny thing. Composure's literally talking to us.
Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
There's a whole bunch of things we can say here, and we have 3 red checks. Let's start from the top here. Rhetoric. It's a challenging one, but we have 83%. Suggestion, 92%. He was fostered? I don't know. Oh, we know that Lele was fostered. Then we have distracted by memories, hand-eye coordination. So this one we have basically no chance of shooting Courtenaire. I think we go for the one that we've been working on, suggestion and empathy and all this purple stuff, psyche stuff since the beginning, even though we started low. So let's go for it. Talk about the Hanged Man.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
We're going to trust suggestion. Who are you, Corty?
Sergeant Major Raoul Courtenaire, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He says this pointing at the Whirling and Rags, by the way. They were brothers? They have the same last name?
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly. Click, click, click. The realization comes to you like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Courtenaire. The dead man's name is Elise Courtenaire. He's brothers with the deceased.
I thank you for confirming that logic.
No, probably foster brothers. Elise was put into a foster home, remember?
I do remember.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
Oh, I'm not really sure what to do. Courtenaire, I know that name.
He sways from left to right, inspecting you.
Raoul and Ellis Courtenaire. Looking him in the eye, we say, I'm sorry about your brother, Raoul.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck.
Oh, that sounds great.
Beaten by a foster parent or someone on the farm.
And then went to the same military academy and the same unit and the same war.
Same fucking mud hut town, too.
Okay, good.
Is it? Let's go for this. Let's press the brother thing. He had blue eyes, didn't he, your brother?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
I don't know why we would say his parents left him in a fucking leaf compactor. I don't know why we would say that he was a good talker and people say good things about him, because that's not true. Why do we care what happened in Banatal? Or at least why does Raoul? So let's say, your brother did not deserve to go out like that. I promise, I will find his killer.
Find his killer? Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them.
There's literally only one person holding a sniper rifle here, and it's not one of the Hardy Boys.
I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here.
He stares at us, eyes pink from the alcohol, fingers tapping his pistol as he says it.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
God, Half-Light, you're kind of a dick right now. Well, we're not going to be able to shoot him. Stand quietly and hope nothing bad happens? Come on now. Let's think of an argument. We have an 83% chance. It's rhetoric.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick.
So obviously I'm very happy to be making these red checks.
You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. I don't know how to choose wisely. Just a question. Who's in charge of your unit after the death of your colonel?
I am a Cornell major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
So you are the highest ranking of the three of you?
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
He raps on his armored barrel-like chest. No, he doesn't. This guy has a bigger gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun. But we're beyond that now.
Aha, see, that was the point I was making. Why would we ask what the highest ranking colonel is? Okay, we'll keep stalling. The more talking, the less shooting. Hold on, what's the highest ranking colonel?
King Reaper.
He says it without irony. As the leader of this group, reconsider your actions. This does not need to end in bloodshed.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Yeah, I suspected you did, Raoul.
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Maybe that gives us a +1 on the shoot him thing. I don't know.
Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up.
Oh boy.
Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Oh, I don't know that there is. We did get to 42%, which is good. It is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, but we don't have the best track record here in making those checks. What if we say, before we try that, where is Claudia? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Oh, she bailed?
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
Gart, what the hell are you doing here?
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
Yeah, good point, right? Obviously they're more valuable than your life. What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
God damn it.
We should have arrested her.
Yeah, we should have, Kim, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Okay.
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Yeah, let's do that. Listen, they did do it.
Yeah? Who did that?
It wasn't Titus. It wasn't Claudia. It was not Ruby. We know it wasn't Ruby, and it certainly wasn't me. I think it was this guy. Wait, I just need a little time to figure this out.
Time? You had time to fuck around in that church. Chase some dumb drug trader. I saw you.
Time is up, loincloth. Give me a name. Now!
Wow, I really don't know what to do. It was someone else, someone who's not here now. I don't believe that. I think it was this guy.
How fucking convenient.
He gives us a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
Oh my god, we can accuse Gart. That's ridiculous. He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh?
They're not our pals.
How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Wow. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Lizzie, but come on. Think. Why doesn't he believe me?
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
He doesn't move his weapon.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The gardener isn't even one of them. The hanging was only a cover-up. Listen.
Fucking liars.
He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle of his gun. Who just got shot?
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
Oh, poor Gart. He's going to have to figure out how to pay for that.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Change the topic. What topic? Should we try this thing? I'm trying to get a little bit more bonus here. Who is that? I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
Yeah, I think he's the killer.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
Oh, he's pretty violent.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Cloven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Let's count the figures.
About 50 little stick figures. All of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end.
Oh, that's interesting.
These men served in Seminai, the native islanders.
He kills black people?
That's right. Plenty of kips here in Revachol, too.
T, let's fucking do it.
Easy. Easy now.
I haven't gotten this any higher. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I'm really nervous about taking this one. I even considered doing some speed. I should have done that. You're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. Oh, look at this. Okay, we got them arguing. The Wild Pine rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Wild Pines is not going to forgive you massacring a bunch of innocent people.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
I don't want to say we're working together. At least not yet. So we're going to say, let me just say one more thing and see if another topic pops up.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Well, I'm not going to stand here and hope nothing bad happens. Let's try it. We made it. I think we made it.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
Let's look through the smoke rising from the barrel.
The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow like a waterfall in reverse.
Let's look at Raoul.
There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't.
I love how this is out of focus. The art in this game is so good.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Okay, look at it. Look at the pose Kim has struck, and DePaul is reaching for her gun, and you can see obviously that the killer is aiming.
an Easter AR-FA-7 built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
I don't feel good about this one. It will kill us. I don't think we can dodge the shot. Let's blink and think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.6 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the thick barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger.
Oh, so that's interesting, because if it shoots 6 rounds, we would have seen other bullet holes in the wall or something if he's the one that shot Lele.
Absolute destruction.
Yeah, clearly, thanks.
Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. He's drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to overshoot.
Let's first see. We did get a +1 here, so now we have 58%. Kim, where is Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. In the background, the leader staggers. It's not easy. He has 0.4 seconds to do so. He won't make it. You're on your own.
All right, let's dodge the shot.
You leap left.
We did it.
A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side.
Oh, look at Kim
tearing
now.
fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Look at Kim now. And Titus is like, wait, what's going on? And Lizzie is ducking, and now DePaul is pointing a gun directly at us, which is not great. I don't think Superstar would engage in drama in this moment. So I don't think he's going to say, I can't be killed, I've become immortal. He might scream, joy, I am alive, but I think he's focused. So we're going to say, stop shooting at me, you fuckers.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot.
Shoot him, Kim.
Watch out. To your left, DePaul is about to take a shot too, at Kim.
I see that.
God, please.
The lieutenant says it quietly, without trembling. He aims, face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot.
We believe in you, Kim.
2 shots ring at once.
Oh no.
One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses.
Oh no.
You hear a scream behind you.
That sounded like a man scream. I wonder if Titus was shot. Whoa! What's this about? Look, the killer is down. One from the lieutenant's pistol and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. Oh. I misheard this while I was paying attention to the rest of this. So Kim made the shot. Kim, did he hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
So who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
2?
You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Oh boy. Okay, so we can try to evade the shot, which is impossible. We have a 3% chance, so that's not happening. We can look Raoul in the eye, or we can just stand there and let it happen. I don't think this incarnation of Harry would just stand there and let it happen. Let's look Raoul in the eye.
The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth. But he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes. Death.
Well, we can't just let it happen. Can we just let it happen? I'm not sure what to do. It seems like we're damned either way. If we evade the shot, Kim is dead. Should we take a bullet for Kim? We're gonna let it happen. Did we die? Did we die? I guess we'll have to wait until next time to find out. Until then, thank you for your support. Please remember to have your pet spayed or neutered.